Welcome to Ultimate Survival Gear. Today I have a review of another Arc'teryx product, and this time it is their Gamma pants, which previously used to be Gamma LT model, but because of their popularity, Arc'teryx decided to rebrand and make these pants into a main Gamma lineup. So, designed specifically in mind to be streamlined, lightweight, durable, applicable for a range of outdoor activities. As a softshell pant, hopefully this review will help you determine whether or not these Arc'teryx Gamma pants are worth the $200 price tag for your application. I have been using my Gamma pants throughout the fall and winter here in Kentucky for my trail running and climbing adventures, and here is my 2 cents. Let's start with the comfort level. At just over 12 ounce, these Gamma pants are very lightweight, with just the right amount of stretch, not to restrict your movement when you are on the wall or on the trail. Trail running in these pants was surprisingly effortless. Usually I opt in for shorts on my trail runs, but these were some cold days. And for me to run in shorts, so these Gamma pants were excellent for those. Same for climbing. Most of my climbing is rope solo climbing, so I spend hours sitting around on the wall. Wearing these pants with the climbing harness did not cause any discomfort, even on a cold, gloomy days on the wall. Let's jump to the durability. The Fortius 2.0 softshell fabric is very soft to the touch, hence all the comfort. But at the same time, this fabric does not at all compromise in the durability department. I have to say, my first impression of these pants was no way these could survive any kind of rock climbing. But I was pleasantly surprised the first time I was wearing these Gamma pants for a climb. All the scraping and scratching all over the rock through the dihedral and the cracks, and 4 months later, no tears whatsoever. But as usual, when it comes to all my gear, I will provide updates on this channel, so if you are not subscribed yet, here's something for you for your consideration. Now, protection. While Arc'teryx Gamma pants are not necessarily waterproof, they are DWR treated, and I was climbing and trail running in wet conditions and have not had any issues with these pants getting wet. Also, these pants offer an impressive wind resistance. Let's talk about the temperatures. Yes, these do offer some warmth, and you can dramatically increase the low temperature tolerance if you implement a quality base layer. Personally, I have worn these without the base layer in just under freezing temps, mid to high 20s. The chill was noticeable as the level of activity slowed, but a little faster pace of movement quickly took care of that. I also wore these pants in 15 Fahrenheit with the base layer and felt quite toasty. So depending on the type of activity you are doing, just play around with your layering, and I'm sure you will find the right configuration. Keep in mind, these pants do not have any additional insulation, so for colder, high altitude climbing, you might want to look into something with additional insulation. Alright, let's talk about the features, pockets specifically. Now, this might be one of the turn-off for a lot of outdoor enthusiasts who like to have a lot of pockets, because here on these Gamma pants, there are only 3 of them. 2 zipper hand pockets, not particularly deep, and 1 zippered thigh pocket, not particularly deep, but I know my climbing friends gonna appreciate this one thigh pocket as it sits just perfectly below the climbing harness. This is the only pocket I've used while climbing, and it is legit. But again, keep in mind, and actually let's transition to the use and application of these pants. These Gamma pants have been designed more with climbing in mind. Yes, they will be great for trekking, trail running, hiking, and even some warmer day skiing. But these are truly climber's pedigree, and while climbing you don't really carry stuff around in your pockets anyway. Well, I started carrying my cell phone at all times since I have already lost it twice keeping it in the backpack. Don't ask me how, long story. But going back to these Gamma pants, as a climber you will appreciate them. Personally, I think these pants will especially shine on your ice and mixed climbing fits, but I have yet to get into that, so I will come back on that later. As far as the sizing and availability, they are available in sizes 28 to 38 in short, regular, and tall configurations. I am 5'10", around 150 pounds, and I got myself size 28S. And it fits me nice and classy. If I ever get invited for some special occasion, I might wear these pants with a dress shirt. Anyway, these are the three colors available, two blacks and the Yukon, kind of a sort of brown shade. I know it does say that the fit is regular, but I would say it's more fitted rather than regular. But what do I know? So let's talk about some closure, because the closure is important. These Gamma pants are snap closure with adjustable belt with a very low profile buckle. The belt did not create any issues while climbing and sitting in the climbing harness. But let's talk about the price tag. $200. When it comes to Arc'teryx products, yes, it's cutting edge quality stuff designed for performance. If you are looking simply for fashion statement, yes, these do look great, don't get me wrong. But you might just not appreciate the full potential of these Arc'teryx Gamma pants. But if you value all the things that you can learn while exploring outdoors and you want to have the best kind of gear that you can have, because what you do is what you love to do, and what you love to do deserves utmost amount of attention to detail, Arc'teryx products in general, and in this case Arc'teryx Gamma pants, you're gonna like them. So, hopefully you found this review helpful. Let me know in the comments below if it was. I am always grateful to learn from viewers that these reviews are of use. If you have any requests for reviews from any of the gear that you see in my climbing videos, let me know. I will be happy to address that. As always, thank you for watching. God bless, and I will see you in the next video.
When Jesus Christ was tried by him and crucified.
Verurteilt worden und ans Kreuz geliefert worden.
Another criteria that lends credibility to an historical document is archaeological evidence. In Caesarea, a Mediterranean seaport, archaeologists found an inscription with the name Pontius Pilate. Many objects from the times of Jesus have been preserved here and bear witness of the Roman occupation force and the Jewish world of 2,000 years ago.
We have points of archaeology, or we have outside testimony from farther afield that help us know that this in fact happened, or this person in fact was there. 20 years ago, the tomb of Titus was found. He becomes something of a fixed record.
There was no information more detailed and contemporary about any other event in antiquity than about the life of Jesus.
Another criteria that makes an historical manuscript true is how connected the authors were to the actual events, and how much time elapsed from when the actual events occurred to when the authors wrote about them.
The texts of the Gospels are so trustworthy because the authors had immediate connections to the events, either in person or by interviewing eyewitnesses. The texts were also written only a few years, or at the most a few decades after they happened. That's a much better situation.